Crime and Law CGA. Hit the like button. You can win. I'm not sure which one it is. Apologies if I didn't have it set. Crime and Law CGA, we're talking about child support. Child support, y'all. We got some child support skeezers out here. And child support skeezers are predatory women who use child support and take favorable custody to get in men's pockets, like pocket watching ninjas. All right. They don't know how to move forward. And so what they do is they keep custody away from men, claim to be the better parent, and they become a deadbeat parent, but they become the hero because the other person is framed as the deadbeat. We have 3 examples of this, and the first one is this woman right here, a child support hustler. She says, what my NFL child support looks like. Your NFL child support? Okay, what does that mean? NFL child support.
What that mean?
All right, so we got an apex predator here, flat-backed, long-haired, blonde woman, child support hustler. Let's go ahead and play her video, and she's going to tell us what her child support looks like. Wham.
What my NFL baby daddy gives me for child support each month. Here's a bit of background info before I share. My ex played in the NFL for 12 years. He has a working farm that he's done a TED Talk on. A couple years ago, he was given an award by his alma mater, the University of Georgia, an award to celebrate his entrepreneurial success. We have 2 kids together, a 5-year-old and an 8-year-old, and we have been locked in a court battle for 4 years now. Custody was just settled earlier this year, and we are still figuring out child support. The reason why it's been 4 years is because he's not been cooperative and has not turned over simple things like tax returns for his businesses and whatnot. I have the kids the majority of the school year. During the school year, he gets them every other weekend, and then summer is split. He refuses to pay half of their extracurricular activities. And since I have them for the majority of the school year, the bulk of all of their school year expenses also has to get paid by me. Want to see how much I'm getting each month? So here we have it, a $750 Venmo payment for the months of November, December, and January. So $250 a month. What a guy. If you're nosy and want to know more, I have a 42-part series on exactly what went down with this guy.
Oh.
Shut your bitch ass up.
I can't stand women like this, bro. I cannot stand women like this. And trust me, I had a woman in my life like this bringing confusion and shit. Bitch, go get a job. It's time for you to get a job. See, equality ends when child support begins. Bitch, go get a job. Where's equality at? Why doesn't he have the kids equal parenting time? Y'all it took you 4 years to work out equal parenting time. Sounds like you're the problem because what you wanted was more custody. I have the kids majority of the time. Okay, why don't you have him have the kids half of that time? You didn't want that. So you got the custody favorable to you. Now you dragging his ass to child support by trying to pick up every piece of paper you can find, you dirty, lazy broad. I cannot stand women like this. I cannot stand women like this. They portray themselves to be the victim. At the same time, they're the problem. They're the one in court. They're the one looking up and hiring forensic accountants. They're the one pocket watching. They're the one trying to get tax returns. I cannot stand women like this. These women are the problem. She created a 42-part series on TikTok. Bitch, go get a job. Get off TikTok. It's like this Mitch-ass ninja earlier today. You too busy pocket watching, trying to say he got this and he got that. Bitch, go get a job. You're going to need one when that child support run out. But what you're trying to do is say you're entitled to this. No, he's entitled to have custody. And it took you 4 years, and you still could not come up with half custody schedule. And now you got a favorable schedule. Now it's time to take him to child support. And now you mad because he only hit you with $250 a month. And now it can't cover your Botox and all of the kids' expenses, like what, internet and rent. Go get a job. These are the slimiest people in the custody arrangements right now. These people are slime buckets. She's trying to portray him. And by the way, I don't even know who the dad is. And I'm not going to air his ass out. That's his business. And by the way, ladies, you're in a custody battle and you airing this shit out on the internet trying to play victim because you know you about to lose that custody. You about to use that child support battle. You about to lose. All right. And you too busy trying to get retroactive child support because she didn't tell you that. She's probably trying to get 4 years of retroactive child support. She didn't tell you that. She's trying to finesse the system. So she's like, he owns a farm and he's doing TED Talks and getting paid. So she's trying to get that income from 4 years back all the way to what, 8 years ahead. This is a slime bucket. Why aren't women called deadbeats? This is a deadbeat. She a deadbeat. Women who get early terminations of pregnancy qualify as a deadbeat. But instead, they call these men the deadbeat because they're playing the 1990s game. Go get a job. Right? Go get a job and give up custody. I can't get a job because I got the kids all week. Give the kids to the father. I don't want to do that. Okay, that's why you a deadbeat broad. This is a deadbeat broad, man. We need to start reframing this conversation and stop looking at the men as the problem. She obviously the problem. All right, and she out on the internet trying to air him out because guess what? She got no other, she can't help herself, right? She knows she about to take that L. And guess what? She kept those kids away from him specifically to get a favorable child support. And she not getting it, so she kicking and screaming. Wham! Deadbeat broad bitches, man. These are deadbeats, bruh. I can't stand women like this, really. Because they, you know what? They end up fucking the kids over at the end of the day. The kids end up losing. And then she says, oh, I'm the better parent because I spend more time. But, ma'am, you can't even afford the kids, right? How you the better parent and you can't afford to support the kids? You got to go run this nigga's pocket. Let's see what this woman says about it. I think she's going to say the same thing that I said right here. This woman is named Stuck on a Mirror. Stuck on a Mirror. Listen to what she has to say about this issue.
Summon all your cousins because you're going to want to beat me up after this one. A lot of y'all children should primarily be with the father and not with you. I don't know what made y'all think or where this unspoken rule came from that if I'm constantly falling short and I don't have the sense of stability that because I have your child primarily, that you should have to financially pick that up. If you cannot financially provide stability for your child, and of course emotional and other things play into that, but if you are struggling financially and you cannot maintain a roof over my child's head without me having to constantly step up, don't you think that that child should be with the other parent?
Facts. I mean, end of story. End of story. Ladies, if you can't support your kids, you are a deadbeat by definition. And the other parent that you're trying to get child support can support the kids. Doesn't that mean the kids should be with that parent? They always buckle on that one. Well, no, it's better if No, bitch. It's 2024. If you can't support your kids, you're a deadbeat. If you're constantly running to court to get money from that man, why don't you put the kids with that man? It's not that hard to figure out. He ain't paying his fair share. Okay, put the kids with that man. I don't want him, okay? Or he can't do it. He don't want to. I guarantee you he wants to. And the kids are going to be better off because they're going to have no food insecurity. They're going to have no excuses. They'll be able to focus. They won't have the stress of you walking around here trying to take a 4 or 5 year court case and put it into your favor. Okay, so put the kids with the dad. If you keep coming back to court to try to run his pockets, it's not that hard to figure out.
But that's a conversation that you don't want to have because you much rather take the handout. Because you know, we as women, we always have help. It's always somebody to go to, whether it's your mama, your cousin, another nigga, whoever. Men don't have that option. And the reality is, not saying that all men should do it, but if men would stop being so, I'll give this to you because you are the primary care provider, what would that make you do? You would have to figure it out. But because you have so many other alternative options, you rather just take that than give your child the best life that they deserve.
Yep. Dude, I'm telling you, I mean, I was in this situation. The kid could get a way better life, but instead they keep the kids away from the dad instead of going, oh, the dad's got a better life. Let me put them over there. Now, what people will say is, why should I be penalized? The mothers are going to say, why should I be penalized for making less money? Okay, why should the man be penalized because he makes more money? You goofy broad. All right,
I'm not going to. You bitch.
Why is he being penalized? Because he makes more. Meaning that he gets less custody because he makes more and then has to pay you the money. Isn't that just paying you the intermediary to babysit the kids? No, man, these people are insane. These people are insane. Your kid can get a way better life by living over there. And baby, listen, ladies, I'm going to tell you, there's one thing you could do because you're like, well, it's not fair to me that I got to go get a job and then have less custody of my kid. All right, there's one thing you could do. And if you want a solution, I'm going to give you a solution. Why don't you go over there and suck his dick like you were doing before instead of being a bitter broad, and maybe you could be a part of that better life instead of dividing up the pie. Why don't you go over there and cock your legs up and put your face in the pillow and keep your mouth shut and do what you supposed to do and listen to that man since he's doing better financially than you. Instead, because you're a bitter broad and you can't suck his dick, you sitting over there in a 2-bedroom apartment with 3 kids with your whole life fucked up looking forward and the kids' life fucked up because you don't want to close your mouth. All right, why don't you go over there and lick his ball sack and do what you're supposed to do and follow that man, because obviously he doing better in life than you, but you don't want to do it because you fucked up the whole show for everybody. All right, finding happiness. Are you happy taking a nigga to court for 5 years? Goofy broad. Why don't you go do what you're supposed to do and cook that man a whole spaghetti? Why don't you cook everybody? Why don't you cook and clean like you're supposed to do since you ain't capable of doing it? All right? Why don't you shut your damn mouth? All right, obviously he got the right system going for it and he got the money. Why don't you go over there and be a good wife and keep your mouth closed? All right, you won't do that.
I cook, I suck, I shut the fuck up.
Why don't you be part of the winning team? Why don't you be a part of the winning team over here with these sour grapes ass ninjas? All right, Jesus Christ. These people are trash. These are the real trash human beings in America. These women right here, mothers, so-called single mothers. These are the real trash of the custody battles. Trust me, man. The men ain't the trash. These are the problem. These are the troublemakers. These are the troublemakers. These are why your kids come out fucked up. Right here. Right here. You're looking at her right here. These are why your kids come out messed up. All right, because they can't do their job. All right, they too busy running around here watching your pockets instead of going out there doing stuff. All right, yo, man, play your role. Put an apron on and make an apple pie, you goofy broad. All right, my goodness, these people are just pathetic. All right, look, man, look, we got another woman out here, a child support hustler. All right, that says how much money she gets from child support.
So what I get in child support is basically like a full-time job. I get $3,200 in child support, $2,700 in food stamps, and I get $650 in cash assistance. I don't pay any bills. My husband pays all the bills, and I just pocket all this money. So why would I need to work? I think, honestly, it's okay if, you know, you're living off of child support or you're living off of, you know, cash assistance. You know, you do what works for you. And
see, I told you these the real trash human beings in our, these are the real parasites in our whole economy. She thinks this is free money. So she just gonna sit back and collect money from the government system. I tell you, man, these are the real trash. This is the trash of our society and nobody gonna call it out. You got $3,200 in child support, probably 4 baby daddies. All this EBT, this is just free money. Why am I supposed to go to work? They don't want to work, bro. All right, why am I supposed to get a job? I have custody. Hey, man, being a parent is not a job. Being a parent is not a job. It's not a job, bro. You know what? You know what being a parent is? I'm here to fill you in. Being a parent is a duty. You're duty bound to handle your responsibility, male or female. Now, the responsibilities when we had a traditional society, the responsibilities were very well defined. Man works, woman helps kids. But you guys messed that system up, so it's now confusing. So now y'all tell the man to stay home and raise the kids and her to go to work. I mean, that's y'all problem. I'm not here to fix your stupid decisions that you made. Don't force me to fix your stupid decisions. I have a solution, but you don't like it because it requires you to do what you need to do. Parenting is a duty, not a job. It's a duty. And yes, it's a privilege because most people don't get the ability to do so. You're supposed to do this including supporting your spouse, supporting your husband and wife. This is what you're supposed to do. It's not a job. And these women approaching it like it's a job. All right, I'm doing it so I should get paid. Nah, baby, that's not how it works. It's a responsibility, a privilege, and a duty. It is not a job, but they making it a job. And these are the real parasites of our world. And not only that, she take all this money and she's still fat at the end of the day. I don't get that. You can hire a personal trainer with all that money, but you ain't these big ass lips. All right, you still look like this after collecting what? All that money at the end of the day, $4,000 or $5,000 of money sitting on your fat ass. Like, I don't understand what's going on out here.
clearly, this is what works for me. And everyone is like, oh, wait till they see this video and they take you to court, or, wait till they take it away from you. I've been to court and the judge always sides with me. When I went to court, the judge says, do the kids have this, that? I'm like, yes. As long as the kids do not need for anything, it doesn't matter what I use the child support for. And I'll continue to have this as my full-time job till my children turn 18, which is a long, long time from.
And then when they turn 18, she's going to be crying. None of the money that she collected will exist. She will have spent this money up like Kamala Harris spent $1 billion in 90 days. All right, the money will be non-existent. The kids will still be broke. She's still going to be fat, broke, and bitter, right? And nobody would have benefited from the system but the Democrats. All right, that's it. All right, and then what? What are you going to do now? Let's see if she has a plan for that.
No. And once that time comes, then I'll worry about it. But
then I'll worry about it when the time comes. That's, again, this is what I'm talking about, bro. I'm telling you, these are the real parasites. She'll worry about it when that time comes. But she going to be fat. Then she going to try to find one of you goofy ass and then just to marry her.
That's you.
Kids won't have no college fund. They won't have $10,000 to invest in a business idea. They won't have no money left. She will have used up all the money. These are the losers, man. But they're framed themselves as the winner. Look at her, bruh. Look at her.
For now, I'm just enjoying my life with child support. So
I'm just enjoying my life with child support, man. Hey, man, the winners. All right. Jesus. They're telling you the truth, man. When they tell you the truth, listen to them.